Yo, yo, yo. What up? My name is Johnny, and this is Live with Johnny. If I'm close, y'all, I apologize. I don't know why it's so close, but nevertheless, we got to get a show on. Lately, I've been running rerun shows. A lot of people notice that. They be like, yo, why are you running rerun shows? Sorry, I'm trying to get the uh, best position, trying to rework it. But why are you running rerun shows? Because I can. No, not only that. It's because sometimes people don't see the show the first time. And then I do have a lot of people who go back and they'll watch like recorded shows and they'll be like, I watched the whole thing, but it's just not the same sometimes as watching it as it's live. You catching people's attention and things like that. So it's something new. It's or sort of like a TV show type thing. And I'm trying to put it together. I've been working on it for years, but now I finally have it put together. So you're gonna see like things like that, and it's gonna be a TV show. So don't worry about it. It's cool, all right. A lot of people don't even watch my channel anyway. Like they don't get involved, so it's not something that I think is interrupting anything in anybody's day. If you don't like it, just stroll past or whatever. But it's gonna be there, so it is what it is. So with that being said, the topic of today is about black women. You know, I'd always talk about black women and things like that. And then this week, especially, we've seen a lot of like black women on Facebook that was naked. They really put them out there and things like that. And that's like one of the things I was saying is like, in my opinion, they trying to change the look or reputation. There you go, the reputation of black women. And this is one of the ways they're doing that is by trying to change the image. And they're strong working black women, but they trying to change their image and to be like, they some hoes, some hoochies or whatever like that. And it's working. They using AI, this powerful tool AI, they're using it on black people, specifically black women, kids and things like that. They making them. Here's the thing, and this is Hitler did this too. When you want a whole group of people to get mad at people, then you dehumanize them. And that's what they doing, especially for the youth. They dehumanizing them. And that's why like you even have like black men and be like, man, I'll shoot him if he ever come along. Because they making them seem like they bad people and people are after them and things like that. And they're gonna get them and stuff like that. And they're gonna steal and rob. And a lot of these people ain't even doing that. A lot of these kids ain't even doing that. The Pooh Shiesty Pooh Shiesty hoodie or whatever, Scully, what you put on your face, it's just a fashion statement. You know what I'm saying? It's like we had our fashion statements, back in the days, and people's like, oh, what is he? Is he a gangster because he wears thing like that? Or he got a handkerchief? I just run out with a handkerchief. Now I try not to pick blue and red, like pink or something, some odd color. But I used to run around handkerchiefs, and people would think, oh, he's a gang member. I don't know why I did it. I liked handkerchiefs, but that was always associated with gangs. So that's the way people gonna look at you. That's the way white people gonna look at you. They're gonna look at you like you are the villain because of your fashion. Until they understand it and becomes mainstream, it's gonna be looked at as ghetto, hood, and all the above. So that's what it is, man. We got some videos we're gonna show for y'all, and I want y'all to take a look at them. We're gonna come back and talk a little bit about them. You know what I'm saying? Depending if we have a lot of time, and I just kind of want y'all to see. And you can leave your comment if you want to. Let's talk about this, man. It's definitely time that we have this discussion because, yo, just watch this, y'all.
In 1786, they made it illegal for black women to look too good. What they did next, they never saw coming. New Orleans, 1786. Black women here are free. They own property, they run businesses, they are educated, and they dressed like it. Elaborate hairstyles, fine jewelry, silk fabrics. White women were furious. The colonial government felt threatened, so Spanish Governor Esteban Miro issued a decree. He called it the Proclamation of Good Government. What it really said was this: black women must cover their hair, as a visible sign that they belong to the slave class, even if they were free. The goal was to force free black women to look enslaved, to to visually drag them back down. But remember what we said. They never saw what was coming. Here
Are
is
you
what they
listening? Now watch
created.
this.
Each style rooted in African tradition. Each one a direct act of defiance. The Gele, Yoruba, West Africa. The Tete
That's where this
en
comes
l'air, the Caribbean. Each peak had a meaning. The Madras Tignon, Louisiana, Haiti, Martinique.
from. One by crowns.
They hid messages inside the pattern. The Anguissa, Suriname, tied with peaks that sent signals no colonizer could read. The Musor, Senegal, the original, carried from the continent across the Atlantic. And the jeweled silk Tignon, New Orleans, the crown they built from the law itself. 6 styles, 1 message. You cannot legislate away a crown. This is part 1 of a 2-part video. Part 2 tells you what they did next.
Tell me what you think about that. We definitely gonna get like part 2 in that. Y'all like. I'm gonna definitely get part 2 in there, but I gotta know that this is something that you like. Let me 1 second here. So I gotta know that it's something that y'all like. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll definitely get part 2 in there for y'all. So let me know what y'all think about that. That's crazy. Like they were so jealous, and it was. And the crazy part about it, it was the white women who went to the legislators like, we don't like them being prettier than we are. We don't like the way their hair is. And now like we try to look to we try to look. Black women try to straighten their hair like white women, and back then it was the total opposite. They liked the way that black women hair was. But nevertheless, it's crazy that they try to put rules in place for black women. Like we didn't want y'all to be seen. Like put this turban on, or cover your head up. We don't like that. That's crazy. And they made it to where it was an expression, and they probably still got jealous of that. They probably was still. I'm sure they were still jealous of what they came up with and creativity they came up with. That's crazy, man. To hate somebody just because of the color of their skin. Tell me what y'all think about that. Leave your comments. We're gonna take a look at another video, y'all. And this one is kind of deep, so I really want to
They
caution you.
used black babies as alligator bait, and they made postcards about deep South 1800s to early 1900s. White hunters needed bait for alligators. They didn't use chickens. They didn't use pigs. They used black babies. They would take infants and toddlers, some still crawling, and tie them or throw them into the water. The alligators would come. Sometimes they used them to actually hunt. Sometimes they just did it for fun, and they thought it was so hilarious. They made postcards, actual postcards, sent them to friends, kept them
I
as
seen postcards
souvenirs.
too.
Multiple sources confirm this happened across Mississippi, Florida, and other swamp regions. It wasn't one crazy person. It was common enough that it became a known sport. Some babies were dangled on ropes. Some were simply thrown in. The mothers could do nothing. The fathers could do nothing. This was the entertainment. This was the culture. Nobody was ever punished. Nobody was ever stopped. And the postcards circulated freely. They used black babies as live bait for alligators. They thought it was funny. They made postcards to brag about it, and nobody was ever held accountable.
So that's crazy. That's a story that I heard about. And the reason why I bring you these stories is because you need to hear. If you've never heard these stories, you need to hear about them. Um, and this wasn't centuries and centuries ago. This was maybe 80, 120 years ago, maybe 150 years ago. This was not a long, long time ago. So you just need to see this. But like I said, they using AI to reimagine the black female. That's a perfect way to say it. They're using AI to reimagine the black female. Well, everything that y'all went through and things like that, every struggle that y'all went through, every tear that y'all dropped from the struggle, the pain. Right now, black women are the main ones going to college right now, getting a degree. So y'all, they really should be uplifted and be like, y'all. the future. Y'all the ones gonna, but it's not like that. It's an attack on black women, and that's what I've been trying to tell people for at least since last summer, at least since 2 summers ago. The attack is on black women and children. Look at the music right now. Look at the music. The song, that one song, "Spend It," is taking black women back so far. And I know adults be like, nah, like that can't deter me. I'm doing my thing, but y'all still singing it. But the thing about it is not for y'all. They know y'all too strong-minded generation. They know they're not gonna touch y'all. It's for your daughters and your daughters' daughters. And y'all just let y'all not saying nothing about it. It's like y'all just giving up, like fuck it. And they know exactly what they're doing. They're going for your daughters, daughters, your kids, kids. That's why I said there's women and kids first. If they can't get you, if they can't get the 40-year-old woman, the 45-year-old woman, okay, cool. We're going for your daughter. We're going for your son. Wake up, bro. And it's working. It's definitely working. Um, I'm gonna play his last video and y'all tell me what y'all think, man.
So this is the current depiction of
Because
black
this
women
is on
that's being
black women
pushed
right
out there
here.
into the world. I seen this post recently on Instagram of this depiction of supposedly the current state of black women. We are the we are the Section 8 house, low income, loud, boisterous, low class, ratchet, ghetto, ignorant, lace front, big lash wearing, lack of self-respect, and undignified women of the world. And this image is being pushed out there and generalizing all black women into this. Now, are there groups of women who wear lace fronts and lashes? Yes. Are there groups of women who carry themselves in, a less admirable way? Yes. But to generalize all black women and say that there's not a narrative and an agenda being pushed,
Okay. So I think that's the end of the video. And that's why I bring other people on so y'all can see other people's opinion and it's not just mine. Me as a journalist, my job is to bring it to you. You make your own decision. I can't convince you of nothing. Y'all gotta make your own decision. For real. Real talk. All right. So it's time to wake up though. For real. It's time to wake up. It's time to get serious. Because this is definitely serious. All right, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. Make sure y'all comment. Y'all can go back later and comment because we're gonna run this again. You already know. So leave a comment, whether it's good or bad or whatever like that. Leave a comment. I'm out.